What's up, everybody? Welcome to the US CPI.
Yes, sir. It's the one we've been waiting for.
Yes.
The US CPI.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. Yep.
Yeah. It's good to be with everybody. Once again, we're streaming live from Johannesburg, Sandton.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's 4 minutes after 2 on a Friday afternoon. I go by the name of Tshepo. I've got my brother Ash. I told you guys that Ash is going to be back with the lowdown from the Middle East.
It's good to be with you guys, man. Hope you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are ready for the CPI, yeah?
Yes, sir. Before we get to it, remember, guys, the information in this video is not advice. All right. There we go. Ash, the guys have been waiting for us. There we go. We are live and ready.
Good afternoon. We're seeing John there. We're seeing Barticle is in the house. Tshepo Mokhasi is there. We got Kingsley on as well. Guys, also, if you are here for the very first time, please make sure that you check out our links in the chat facility. You're more than welcome to join our platform and our broker, yeah?
Yes, sir. Please do subscribe to the channel as well.
Yes.
I believe the Linktree link is going to be on the chat, so all the information will be there. All right.
Yes.
So CPI, Consumer Price Index from the US. A lot has been happening, Ash, in the last couple of weeks.
Agreed.
I think this is the 6th week into the war.
Yes, the 6th week. We saw the entire March really just crazy.
Yep.
But we very, very happy because it's obviously caused quite a bit of stir and it's given us, volatility in the market. Hopefully we're going to get something here that's going to be worthwhile, yeah?
Hey, look, I told the guys on yesterday's trading room that, hey, look, if price goes to, not price, but if the CPI goes to the 3.4 or 3.6, man, we're going to get some aggressive movements.
Sharp movements. So we'll be checking out the gold price for that. We'll be looking at some of the stock US indices. We'll definitely be checking some of the other major pairs, the AUD USD, the Euro USD, righty.
Yep.
Can't forget silver. Silver's always there.
No, we can't. We can't talk about gold and not talk about silver.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Look, we're gonna get right into it. Like I said, it is a Friday. If you're joining us for the first time, please do subscribe to the channel. We do this at every CPI and NFP release.
Yes.
We had NFP last week. Unfortunately, we could not do the session. It was a Good Friday. Hey, look, we need to go to church.
Yeah, and I wonder if the guys at Picklefish. I asked the question, and the guy said they're not sure why people have picklefish on a Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, I had picklefish.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yeah, same.
The guys will let us know, but it's important. I mean, look, it is the okay, I'm not gonna be biblical and get right into it. Maybe we'll save that for some other time. But
yes.
I did have picklefish.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff.
Here too, man. I had lots of picklefish.
Yeah.
I had a sweet one and I had I wouldn't say salty one, but definitely different tastes, yeah? And had some nice macaroni, bro.
My man.
Yeah. We had to let that one fly.
I kept it very clean with some green salad.
Green salad, nice and smooth.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Keep it very clean. I mean, sometimes we just need to have our greens.
Yeah.
We're not getting any younger.
I see their Barticle also had pickled jalapenos. Oh, no fish.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, you know what, brother? I'm afraid of all the hot stuff.
Is it?
No.
You don't.
No. Because the moment I start doing hot stuff, the restroom should not be too far.
Hey, man.
It shouldn't be too far. I don't know if anyone else has the same thing there. Even if I have to travel, whatever, I'm very careful, bro.
Hey, man, FMAS is coming up. You must be careful with that.
Hey, King saying hot cross bun. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the fuss is with hot cross buns, bro. They're so dry, and
No, not all of them.
Aye, brother.
I don't know where you get yours, but they are soft and hot ones, bro.
Bro, I fought for years. I've and when they're overdone, it's like they're hard, bro. The shell is hard. I don't know what's the fuss with the.
I don't know exactly what's the fuss about it, but I've always known growing up that hot cross buns around Easter is like what you would buy, what you would have in your house.
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't have a problem with hot cross buns. It's proper stuff.
King definitely doesn't have an issue with any hot cross buns.
I'm making mean peri peri sauce. Yeah.
It's Barticle there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You must give us the recipe there, Bart. It will be lekker.
All right. Yeah. No. There's definitely lots to talk about. Lots to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreeing with us. T. Shopping in the wrong. Pick and Pay does mean ones. Yeah. I saw once at Pick and Pay. You know what I can say is Pick and Pay and Woolies. You're gonna get some nice hot cross buns from there. Pick and Pay and Woolies. I'm not sure about Checkers. I'm not sure about other stores.
Yeah.
But Woolies never go wrong.
I see the king saying dry ash must have had an old one there. You know, it's possible, but now they're making spicy ones, they're making chocolate ones. You see, bro, that's the thing.
Yeah, the chocolate ones, you know. We want the old ones with cinnamon, you know, in them. Yeah, with cinnamon in there, but you still can find them. But now they are just now complicating everything now.
Yeah.
All right. So looking at the chat right now, seems like the guys had a good Easter weekend.
Yeah, it looks like it, man.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That's good. All right, guys, I think let's get to the business of the day, CPI. If you're joining us for the first time, we are looking at the CPI report, an inflation report, one of the most important reports out of the US. Yesterday, we had the PCE.
Yes.
Personal Consumption Expenditure Report, which is the preferred gauge of inflation. The US prefer that one, but now they also look at the CPI. So I think without wasting time, Ash, let's get right into it and let us give us the lowdown of what happened in the Middle East. I heard that you were speaking to the president.
I'm seeing the comments there.
All right, so go for it, Mohammed.
Yeah, so guys, I mean, we've been seeing a rally in the oil price. We know that in the month of March, we saw it actually go up 3 times, you know, which is very interesting because, you know, we've said this many a times before that oil plays a significant role within the global economy. Once the oil price goes up, it does make things more expensive, and vice versa. When it does come down, it creates a more affordable lifestyle. And it going up 3 times has obviously placed a question and a concern, you know, in the global economy with inflation. And inflation is, you know, by definition, very, very, very simply put, it measures, or at least the CPI measures how much the prices of everyday goods and services change over time. All right. Does it push up? Does it push down? And in its core, it's basically inflation. All right. So if the oil price goes up, you're going to find that the inflation then goes up. And, you know, as T said, there is a preferred gauge or barometer that the Fed uses, the PCE. And obviously, that's the producer's index to see the kind of purchasing that actually happened throughout the month. And that is important because if producers paid more, that means the consumer ends up paying a little bit more. Oh, what was the figure there? Sorry, brother. Was it a bit higher there?
For the PCE?
Yeah, I can't remember the figure.
I'll give it that to you. Okay, it was 0.4. It remained the same.
It remained the same. Okay, so that's giving us something interesting then for us to look at. We might then have something similar today, brother. Unless something else is calculated here that makes it totally different, yeah?
It is going to be interesting if it doesn't change. You know?
Yes, exactly. So what's important for us then now to know is that with the CPI, it's going to measure a few things, all right? So let's maybe just, you know, look at it from that specific angle. It measures food and drinks, energy, which is the fuel and electricity. It measures housing, which is rental, transport, medical care. And how you read it is simple for the guys joining for the very first time. Some of the guys that are regulars with us, they already know how it works.
Yeah.
CPI goes up. That means prices are rising. Inflation is getting much hotter. That means the dollar strengthens there, and vice versa. CPI goes down, prices have slowed down, and the dollar weakens, less spending, yeah? And so the 2 key versions at this point is there's the headline CPI, which includes everything. That's from your food and energy right through to housing, transport. This is very volatile because it has items in there that fluctuate like at a crazy pace, all right? But then there's the core CPI as well, and this excludes the food and the energy. So this actually shows the real concentrated trend of the price, and that's what a lot of guys also focus on, all right? So what's important for us is to find out, see the data, If we get a higher reading today due to the oil price, which is actually 50-50, all right, there is a very big chance that it's been calculated into March's figures, where we're going to get a higher inflation reading. And then, if that happens, we could get a much stronger dollar here. That means gold, we're looking at some shorts. Silver, we're looking at some shorts. US 30, we are going to be looking at some shorts there as well, because obviously with the dollar strengthening, we're going to see some of those indices, the stock market coming down, all right? And then obviously the oil price looking to go back up again. We did chat about the oil price during the week, that it had a very large gap. At the beginning of the week, we went from $102 a barrel all the way to an $88 per barrel. We've since then gone up this week to 97, and we are now sitting in a consolidated zone on a support level at 93. So let's see what happens with the data. I think that about covers it, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is a nice breakdown of the CPI. And this time around, Ash, is going to be a different one, because the Middle East have been dominating the markets. The oil price surge, or the surge in oil prices, is expected to dominate this report.
Exactly.
All right. We saw that prices went up on both WTI and Brent crude.
Yeah.
And also we have the conversation of the Fed now,
Yes.
and the interest rate. So there's a lot to talk about, which we are going to talk about. We're looking at a podcast episode where maybe we'll break it all.
We'll break it down.
Yeah?
Yes, the straight and and there's some interesting things about that not being the only channel that China depends on.
Really, the straight.
Yeah, there's another place. That you see. So
The guys must watch out for our episode of the podcast. You see, I told you guys, Ash went to the Middle East, came with the gems. Listen to this now.
there's another place that China. That's why they're not speaking as much, because they know they're still getting their oil.
Makes sense. I haven't had the Chinese presidents commenting on, hey, there you had it, guys. I told you my brother's gonna be back. Now we have another way now. So obviously this week we got headlines and updates that, hey, look, there's a ceasefire, a proposed 2-week ceasefire.
Yeah.
And obviously that is there because the US wants the Strait of Hormuz to be open.
Yes.
You know what I think,
Yeah.
bro? And I
Talk
told
to
the
me.
guys on the trading room yesterday that, hey, look, I think, in my humble opinion, that Iran is in charge of this war.
Yeah.
The US is losing this war.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one, bro.
man.
That's a very interesting one.
Yeah.
I think that Trump did bite off more than what he could chew in the moment. If there's a peace agreement, they must shake on it.
Exactly.
The only way we're going to know that there's peace is if they actually shake hands. If they say yes on opposite side of, that's not peace.
There we go.
It just needs one thing, and then it all comes back again.
See, that's exactly my train of thought. The direction I'm going in, because
Exactly.
we've had updates where the president issued the first deadline, and then he said that he spoke to Iran directly or indirectly, and Iran said no.
They never. Exactly. That's that's exactly the point. So it has to be a handshake to say, listen, we agree now, and the world must see that.
The world must see that. So this one that happened during the week now, did they both shake on it? Did they both agree? That's the question. That's what we don't know.
Yeah.
But
and Pakistan apparently
is the middleman.
Very odd one.
The middleman there.
Where does Pakistan come in? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like it's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's just because of relationships. It's because of relationships.
Listen, there is something we see, but we don't want to see.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, I believe that Iran is in control, because Iran is in control of the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes.
The US is not. The US wants, obviously, oil to be supplied.
Yes.
So the US is the one that comes with these deadlines, proposal for a ceasefire.
Yes.
And the Iran says, hey, look, we're not going to ask for any ceasefire. If you want to shoot, we'll also shoot, Yeah. We'll also reply with military action. So, So it's going to be interesting to see after the 2 weeks what's going to happen.
Bro, they are saying that they destroyed like 90% of the infrastructure, but I don't believe that.
90%.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
of Iran's infrastructure.
I don't believe that, bro. I believe there are sites that is underground or that's hidden that's not being shown, that they don't know anything about, bro.
If that was the case, then Iran should have asked for a ceasefire, because
Exactly.
they'll be completely destroyed.
So why would they then actually continue to be so stubborn if they know they have nothing?
There we go. That's my argument.
So there's things that's not being spoken of, which is something we know, but you know what? People don't want to believe that. People want to believe what they want to believe, bro, and that's all throughout life. Like people only believe in the appearance. Like if you dress in a Versace suit, but you got the suit as a gift. You never bought it with your own money, right?
Yeah.
Someone buys you a suit. People are going to think you have money.
Yep.
Because they want to believe that you have money. Versus the person that maybe doesn't have the Versace suit but has
money.
A lot of zeros.
Yeah, but that's a very interesting point, that the look, people look at the look and
they think. And Trump is very good at imaging.
That's why I told the guys that he's the one who's all over our faces.
Yeah, he's projecting the narrative. Iran is just responding to the narrative, but they're not saying much. You see, and the same with China, the same with Russia. We're hearing about the phone calls. No, I spoke to this one at length, and we had a great meeting, and we're gonna open up a strait, and just so you do know, we're gonna, the hand movements come and we got, but there's no substance to it, that it says, listen, this thing is real, man. It should be like the petrol price. I threw in some cash today, some fuel. I mean, I paid 23 rand a liter.
Sure.
The evidence should be that tangible, that this thing is either coming to an end or it's going on. It should be like that. Then it's believable. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
So right now, all we're seeing is just the US president all over our television, saying that, hey, look, we had a phone call.
Yes.
We spoke, we agreed. But Iran is not saying anything. So I think to an extent, bro, right? And I might be wrong. I think to an extent, the US president might be lying about certain things.
Okay, that's honest, bro. Because he's not God, bro. And people make it out to be like what he says is that's not true, bro. Like people, it doesn't matter where you are. Like people can really blow smoke. And they're very convincing, bro.
Amen. Look at the comments there.
What are the guys saying?
But I talk about this second straight.
Yeah. We'll go into it.
There were reports this morning that Iran is or might start charging toll fees.
Yeah, I actually saw that, which is very, very important, to note, right? So look at crypto now, right? And guys, we have TDME. TD Markets Exchange, right?
100%.
Where we exclusively provide you with crypto, now, look how this is coming in as a totally different monetary system. Remember, we have the global reserve currency, the US dollar, that gives the SWIFT, and the global debt is in US dollars, the oil trade is in dollars. But then BTC, or not BTC, BTC is so powerful that when we say crypto, we think Bitcoin. Right. So the cryptocurrency market, that monetary system, the decentralized system, it is opposed to the traditional system that we have. Now look at what they're saying. So I saw that. So if you start charging in BTC, that uplifts the credibility of cryptocurrency, which brings that into the conversation. So how viable is cryptocurrency then? Because now it's coming into the oil trade. And that is key. We need oil for everything. So if crypto comes into the oil trade, bro, that's massive for the community.
Look, it's huge. And I think the world is headed to that direction, where we are going to start using crypto for almost everything, purchase, payments, and all of that. I mean, there are certain things you can purchase and pay in crypto already. Right? So give it about maybe 4 more years, 3 more years, we're going to see a lot of changes.
But you know what I do think, bro? I don't think that the global powers are going to leave it to be decentralized.
No.
There's no way they're going to do that, bro.
The centralized authorities are going to fight.
They're going to fight that,
because it's a threat to the traditional.
To the traditional. Exactly. So, because, the US can see all SWIFT payments, right? China sends money to Russia. Indonesia, if they're using the dollar, obviously,
Yeah,
if they're
sure.
using the yuan, then obviously the US can't see it. But all banks around the world, there's a US middleman, right?
Yeah.
So if the US can't see transactions, if the traditional system can't see transactions, why would they leave that? They'll never leave that, bro.
They'll never.
Never. They're losing control. And obviously the cryptocurrency community, as we know, because we're part of that,
Yeah.
they are fighting that it should not be the case. Leave us alone. It's our money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. Now look, this cryptocurrency discussion conversation is just interesting, and we're gonna give you guys like everything on our podcast episodes. So make sure that you don't miss out. We'll give you guys more information on when those episodes are coming out.
So
yep.
I see something there by Nibi. All transactions are visible. Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. But it's not about what's visible. It's the control that we're referring to now. It's the control of it. Look at US. They can offer sanctions. They can literally close the pipes, and your whole country can be affected. So it's not about the visibility at this point. It's about the control of it. So global powers want that. They want that control. And that's what the community is fighting.
Yeah, remember guys, cryptocurrency is decentralized.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't have a central authority.
Exactly.
Because it's running on the
blockchain technology.
On the blockchain technology,
Exactly.
right? So what we're saying is that could be a threat to the central authorities. You know,
Exactly.
I mean, the US Fed backs the dollar. You know, you've got the RBNZ that backs the New Zealand dollar and all of that. So these central authorities might fight this. But hey, look, it might not happen. We'll just have to see, right? Wait and see. But crypto is coming with a lot of force and to an extent power that we can't ignore anymore.
And you're saying something very interesting. It's about power, bro. All right. Some people will leave you to do what you're doing. But the moment they see you have influence, the moment they see you have power, that's when they step in. It goes the same in politics. It's the same in business. The moment you start a specific company, that it shoots, it just takes off, and you start making moves in cities, and you become a spokesman. The government left you. They're like, oh no, just leave T there, just leave T. You know, your guy's making his money, and the moment you start influencing and gathering people,
that's when
for a shift, then they have now power. They don't want to share power. Power is a very, very, very powerful thing. Power is a powerful thing.
Power is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
We should trademark that. Power is a poureful thing.
Power is a powerful thing.
There's a TD Markets phrase, we trademark there. So guys, look, we are going to talk about these things, all right? We have 3 minutes and counting. We spoke about what the CPI is, gave you guys the figures. Obviously, the Middle East is going to affect this. So looking at the charts, like we always do, guys, right? There might be new people in the stream right now. Just going to tell them how we do things. Listen. Obviously, we're trading the report.
Yes.
We don't enter before, we enter after, right? We don't take a trade before the report comes out. We enter after, because there's a certain way we do things. There's nothing wrong in taking the trade before, but we're trying to limit as much risk as possible.
Exactly.
If you're joining us for the first time, you will see how we do it, but we have our usual suspects here, right? The loyal ones who know how we do it. So we've got gold, silver, USD JPY. We've got Euro USD in the mix as well. We've got AUD USD in the mix as well. Ash, you spoke about USD ZAR. I don't know if it's something we might or might not have a look at that, but we'll see. All right. So the traditional dollar pairs that you always look at, and some levels we picked just before the session started, right? This time around, you guys are going to see some new things we are doing here. We are looking at some weekly levels. We won't go deep into it, but you guys will see. All right. So as it is right now, we are keeping a very close eye on Euro USD, AUD USD, gold, silver, as well as USD JPY. And we're going to wait for the report to come out. We're going to wait for the reaction first, and then we're going to look to take a trade. That's how we do it, right? We don't enter before, we enter after. We have about a minute and 23, 22, 21 seconds and counting. We think that looking at what's been happening, oil is going to affect the CPI that's coming out, and as such, we might get an uptick. At the moment, the yearly CPI print is on 2.4%. Markets are forecasting 3.4%. My goodness. It's gonna be a jump. So we're anticipating some uptick. All right. So we'd love to hear what you guys think. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Are we gonna get lower than the current figure, 2.4%, or an uptick to maybe 3%, 3.6%? And how do you think that's going to affect the dollar? Let's see.
We've got a couple of seconds left.
We got a couple of seconds left, 35 seconds and counting. Let's go. Do you think you're going to have a stronger dollar or a weaker dollar? We've got 48 people watching us live. Thank you for joining us. I go by the name of Tshepo. I've got my brother here, Ash.
Yeah.
And we are ready for this one. Let's go. What do you guys think? Are we going to get a stronger dollar or a weaker dollar? All right.
I'm seeing that. Just remember, ETFs is not BTC. You need to hold the actual coin off chain or the same as the. Okay. So yes. So holding BT. Okay. So you're right about the ownership, all right, but we're looking at the bigger system here, all right. So holding the BTC yourself, that's decentralization. It's full control. There's no counterparty risk, right? But ETFs, remember also that you don't own the coins directly, so it's more like exposure than possession. So there is a few things that we could be missing here. There's a purpose, the purpose that we're missing. ETFs aren't trying to replace decentralization. They actually just built for access, they built for regulation, and they also built for scale, all right? There's also the issue of capital flows, and also you need to look at market impact. And then, I think the key here is that ETFs make Bitcoin the same as gold contracts, but Bitcoin's network is still decentralized regardless of how people actually access it. So yes, self-custody, freedom, ownership is there, but the ETF is more on the adoption side and the price expansion, all right? So they're playing different roles, and we're looking just at the bigger system though, but we do understand the angle at which you're actually bringing there, all right?
There you go, 100%. Thank you for that, Ash. Look at what's happening. 3.3%. Year inflation print 3.3%.
So yes, look at that.
Man, look, the Fed is gonna have a headache on this one.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at gold. But I'm actually looking for some more movement here, bro.
Yeah, it's still coming. Right now, the markets are shocked at the moment. Still coming. So at the moment we're seeing there's a weaker dollar right now because we're seeing gold going up,
yes,
USD JPY going down, Euro USD. Let's have a look. Okay, that's what we see at the moment. So the question is this the actual move? Euro USD also, it's rejecting at the moment, but not much movement at the moment on Euro USD. Ash.
So you see, so now this here is very interesting because it means that the true impact might only be seen next month.
Next month,
yes.
Because so the February CPI was the second week of March.
Yeah.
So obviously this print is for March.
Exactly.
And only later towards March, that's when we saw.
Yes. So which means we'll really see, because things take some time for it to it's a ripple effect, right? So it's like the first phase happened in March. So now the ripple effect of March really comes through in April. It doesn't happen almost immediately.
Got you.
I mean, look at this reaction. Look at that reaction. It's a small little spike there, bro. Hardly, I'm on the 1 minute with the US 30.
On you, okay, you're on US 30.
And it's just a spike. But if you look at it from a structural perspective, it did not affect any structure, technical structure. You see that?
No, 100% with you, 100%. So as I'm saying, right now the markets are shocked at the moment. I was anticipating some aggressive movements, but maybe they might come, right? So let's see what we can do. Movement looks muted on gold. 1 hour had a hiccup. Apart from USD JPY where it spiked quickly, but gold and silver, it's a bit muted on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
And just like S said, S said, it might just take effect, like you said, next month.
Yes.
Might just do that next month.
Exactly.
And also everything in between might affect. So it's a It's a strange one, yeah. Sorry, you can continue there, Ash.
And so Shira also makes a great comment there. This lack of volatility is surprising, because if we look at the oil price, bro, do you just want to go to the oil price quickly there, brother?
Sure. Let me open it. Just 1 second.
So, guys, the oil price, very interesting here.
Which time frame?
Go to the 1 hour. That's cool. Let's do the intraday level there. So, look at that 1 hour, bro. Like, I mean, there's no movement there. So
there's nothing.
So the reason, guys, why I asked you to look at the oil price is because this was our barometer for March. Whatever the oil price did, everything else moved behind it. All right. So we're just using that as a gauge. All right. It does not necessarily mean it's going to be the same gauge in the next 4 or 5 months, or as accurate as what it was, because this was very accurate. The moment the oil price went up, the dollar strengthened.
Sure.
The moment the oil price came down, it's like the dollar weakened.
So
it was so accurate, this correlation. So that's the reason why we're using it now. Now, on the oil price itself, there's a gap there. Can you guys see that gap? I mean, we have not gone. What is the time frame there, bro? That's the
on the 1 hour.
on the one. Okay, quickly go to the 5.
Wait, I think you're on the UK oil. Is it UK oil?
Yeah, go to the UK.
All right.
Go to the UK.
Yeah, there's that huge gap on UK oil.
Exactly. That's the crude, right?
Yeah.
That's the crude, right? So that gap, look at that gap, bro.
Sure.
That thing, we created a high, all right, at 96, retraced deeper, but we're finding a bit of technical support there. And guys, remember, me and T, we're not only discussing technicals here, we amalgamated with the fundamentals, because that helps us create a better picture. So right now, we're seeing that it's like it's stabilized. How interesting is that? There's no movement at all at this moment in time. Now it's only 14:35. We do know that pre US Open, we could get a totally different reaction. That's 25 minutes from now. At 3 o'clock, guys, that's pre US Open. Normally you find a lot of movement there as well. And then at 3:30, we can also find that gateway also brings in a lot of volumes. So right now, it's just really doing nothing at this point in time, yeah.
And it's interesting what he's doing here. And obviously, these things, one, you get to learn from these things and just understand and expand your knowledge about the markets. But what all is doing at the moment, it's really interesting. And I think what's happening right now, it goes back to your point, Ash, where you say we might actually see the real reaction. I'm gonna use the word real loosely.
Yes.
Right. The proper reaction next month.
Yes. So,
next month.
So bro, look at this. Now, let's go to all the regulars that we look. So shift to a 15-minute quickly. Let's go to gold first. All right.
Gold?
So gold first. Look at that candle, 15-minute.
Yeah.
All right. Now go to silver, 15-minute.
15-minute. There we go.
Nothing there. Right. Go to Euro USD, 15-minute.
Just 1 second. Euro USD 15 minutes. There we go.
Movement there. Can you see that? AUD USD 15-minute. Let's see what's happening there. There's movement. So silver is not affected. We're getting movement from gold. We're getting movement from Euro USD. We're getting movement from AUD USD. That could be things that we look at right now for some of the guys that's looking for opportunities.
And also USD JPY started with a lot of volatility,
and
but now there's a huge rejection there. I think there's a bit of retracement that's happening. But okay. So you said we're gonna
let's look at gold, let's look at Euro USD, and let's look at AUD USD. All right.
Sure.
Everybody in the chat facility that's joining us, you guys cool with that? We're looking at Euro USD, we're looking at gold, and we are looking at AUD USD at this moment in time. All right. 15-minute time frames is what me and T is looking at over here. We scalping. All right. We're not looking to hold or swing this in any way whatsoever. All right. There's not enough Vuma. There's not enough Vuma. Is that Sutu? Is it Zulu?
I believe Vuma is
or is it
Zulu.
Is it Zulu?
Yeah.
Is it Zulu?
Vuma is Zulu.
How do you say Vuma in Sutu or Tswana?
I don't know.
That's an injury.
I don't know. Because Vuma can be used in a lot of contexts,
Yeah.
Vuma can mean to agree on something. It can mean another thing. Like it depends how it's used, where it's used.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But Tswana, I don't know what Vuma is in Tswana. Maybe some of you guys can help us here.
If you guys know what Vuma is in Tswana or in Sutu or Pedi, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Let us know, man. All right, so let's maybe start with gold, brother. We on the 15 minute, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 15 minute. So that area that I'm looking at, bro, can I just give that to you a zone? If we continue with the upside,
Yeah.
Let me just see here. I'm just dropping down to we've already. Whoa, bro. So look. Quickly put down a support level at 4767. 4767. 4767, we are above there. That's the area that we had to literally break. All right. And we did. There's now a high that has created itself. So can you see that correction that could be happening at this at this moment in time? Correction to possibly go to, please make a note of this, bro, where we can actually get out 4782.
Okay, 4782 is that higher up,
exactly,
like I have there.
Exactly, right. Brilliant. Yeah. So we can possibly look at something like that for now. I mean, how many pips is that? That's like 60 pips. That's 60 pips.
Let me see. From that 4767.
No, from where we are now.
Oh, okay, to that. Yeah, that's about
because that correction could still come down a little bit unless we just force our way up now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. It might come back down still a little bit before it continues up.
Exactly. And if it does destroy that resistance, then put there 4801.
All right, I'm gonna put it just now 4801.
Yes. So maybe the guys, if it goes through that resistance, then there could be a second possible opportunity. Remember, guys, we cannot tell all our clients, our students, that this is what you need to do. We're just putting all these structural points in place. That's something that me and T will look at as an example, because that's how we're streaming. We will take these trades for ourselves, but we cannot say to you, listen, you gotta buy, you have to buy, you have to. All right, it's not allowed. We are a regulated and compliant FSP, so we make sure that we stay within the parameters given to us. Yeah.
All right. 100%. So it seems like gold is going to continue pushing towards the upside. So that 4801 seems like we are going to reach that.
Yes.
So just looking for trading opportunity around these zones there.
Exactly. Right. The Euro USD, remember we spoke about this just before we started out, right? Euro USD, we said the resistance at 1.17246.
Yep.
So are we still in consensus there, brother? We're going to wait for that one to break first.
Sure, 100%.
All right. So me and T, we have a resistance at 1.17246. That's our resistance. That's where T and I will be looking for some buys. All right. And then we also had the AUD USD.
Right. Yep.
We had the AUD USD. The current resistance is about right. Look at that. That's
0.708, around 0.708.
Yes.
2. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll wait for that one then to break.
All right. There we go. So guys, we've got our levels in. So on AUD USD, just to repeat them one more time, AUD USD, we've got that resistance on 0.7082. So we are looking for a break and then to push towards the upside. So possibly our entries are going to come upon that, right?
Yeah.
Break. And then you've got Euro USD, where Ash just spoke about that level, which is 1.17246. 1.1724. So just looking for the break above. That's his resistance there. And then gold also, you see how it came down just a little bit.
Exactly.
Just looking for that continuation up. So that 4782, we're looking for price to head there.
We're looking for that. So it might bounce off. It might bounce off the 4771. It looks like it's 4771. I see then the chat facility, Dumela. Dumela in Tswana is for Vuma. Doesn't Dumela mean hello?
Well,
or Dumelang.
Yeah, well, it's a greeting, but it also means it's to agree. When I say what Dumela, do you agree? So Vuma uya Vuma.
We are Vuma, but Vuma means power.
Yeah, it can also mean that. People do also say that, right, guys? When you say this car doesn't have the Vuma, what do they mean exactly when it doesn't have the Vuma? So I think it's a different expression to say it doesn't have the power. So So the guys will correct us. I can see Let's see. In Pedi, in Tswana, is Dumela. Okay? But it means agree, yeah. Is the word believe also translated as Dumela?
In Tswana or Pedi. Look, I'll put my hand down there, Sandile. I have no idea.
Yeah. Believe in Tswana can also be said as Dumela. So it depends on how you use the word. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
But
So
it's interesting. Language is very interesting.
very, bro. I mean, if you look at that gold now on that on the 1 minute, it's getting some Vuma there at that support now.
Sure, yeah.
Look at that Vuma. This is
Look
going
at that. Yeah, it's proper. Nice one.
And that's the 1 minute, bros. You know, you see, it's only now created a higher low from that resistance. So it actually needed to create a lower high and then break that lower high.
Sure.
And then we know we advance now to the 4782. And then obviously beyond, right? So right now, it's still really just gathering a bit of support, guys.
Yeah, so we're keeping a very close eye here on gold.
Yes.
I'm on the 1 minute time frame right now.
Yes.
Keeping a very close eye. Should we get enough data there to push this towards the upside? Look, that's the direction we want to take. All right. So just small wicked candlesticks at the moment, but
Yeah,
right,
we see.
let's just wait a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, just look at that oil price. It's a little bit weak at this point in time. Traveling a little bit, guys. Really, to be frank, there's no movement here today. It's
just to be
If you have to be frank,
yeah, it's muted.
It's really muted, guys. Really. We had look. I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
Really, I thought that price was gonna move.
Same here.
Really, guys.
I thought this is the CPI we've been waiting for the whole year. You know, it's time to strike.
It's time to strike the iron whilst it's hot. Yeah.
But it doesn't have the Vuma, guys. Word of the day, Vuma.
Nabi, thoughts on BTC? No problem. T, maybe switch to the BTC there, brother.
All right.
Let's have a look, see what's cracking there.
Second.
Let's maybe look at it more from let's say hour up, because obviously scalping, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Let's maybe look at it an hour up, brother.
All right.
So if we let's go to the 4 hour first.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So 4 hour, clearly there's some advancement there. All right, with that trend. 73123. Maybe just put that resistance there, bro. That I'm seeing 73123.5. 73,000.
73123.5.
Yes.
Okay.
73,000. So that resistance is key. All right. Now it's clear here we're looking for some buys to the upside. All right. Now before it reaches the 73,123 again. All right. There is an area at. Hold on. Let me just show you here, bro. 72,352.
Which time frame is that?
5 minutes.
Okay.
The reason why I went down to the 5 minutes, I'm trying to get the intricacies of the print.
Got you,
okay.
got you.
So 72,352.
72352.
Yes. So that resistance, all right, to kickstart the movement again to 73,123. Does that make sense there, right? You see that. Once we've kickstarted that movement there, then ultimately for us to start moving back, I'm going to give you a pause area here. Let me just get my fib running to get the halfway price. Because remember, here we're now moving really because of the volatility and what's happening. We're moving in increments here, right? So Bitcoin, for now, if we clear 73,123, I'm seeing 75,028. 75,028.
I've got 7598.
75. Okay, so I'm looking at the level in between.
Oh, got you.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I said 75,028. Yes,
I
yes.
see it. I see
you
it.
see. So once we clear 75,028, your 759 is then the place before we start really pushing to the upside.
Got you.
So all these levels that we had mentioned, Bitcoin needs to go through those levels now. It needs to actually break those substructures so we can get to the actual lower high, which was created at 759 that you were referring to. So it's all about breaking substructures at this point in time, technically now. Now, again, if we get movement from a fundamental perspective, right, we could blow this thing all the way to the upside. All right, yeah, 76,000 as well. Absolutely, 76,000. You can round it off there, 100%, maybe 100%. Got you on that one. All right, there we go.
There we go. All right. Okay, let's go back and let's have a look at gold. Okay, so it seems like we are still pushing a little bit towards the downside.
King. All right, King. You see now, Kings. You know,
there we go.
King. I love the diction and the verbiage, my brother.
Yeah. No, I think I think you've explained it. Yeah.
Huge liquidations at 71,300. Absolutely believable. Current order, look, anything if you're looking at it from the 70,000, I definitely agree with that. I think we're gonna get more momentum on the crypto. I think a lot of people are overlooking that, you know. There's a lot of momentum that is actually coming into the crypto. I mean, we went down to the 60.
Yeah.
And we back at, So guys are overlooking that. I totally agree with that 71,000 there. Absolutely. I'm seeing Sam Holdings at GBP AUD. GBP AUD.
Okay.
GBP AUD. You know, I've been hearing from, I'm not really a GA fan, but I've been hearing a lot about people liking the GBP AUD, bro. The movement and the predictability, the pattern behavior is coming through pretty strong and nicely on the GBP AUD. You know, if you compare it to other minor crosses and so forth. So it's a very interesting one. It's not the first time. I've been hearing it now several times.
Okay, no, that is interesting actually.
Sam, GBP AUD. What are you looking at there, my friend? Are you looking at sells? Are you looking at buys? What's your current direction? So me and T can have a look at that. Yeah, maybe just pop it in the chat facility there. What's that gold doing there, bro? Let's maybe.
It's still trying to find its feet around 4767.
Got you.
Right, so I'm keeping an eye on that 4767.
Okay, got you.
Trying to find its feet. So this is what's happening, guys. This is gold, right? As you guys can see, still pushing a little bit towards the downside. So we're watching out for this move towards the upside. All right. So right now it's on 4767. So let's see what's gonna happen there. We get enough rejection and bounces, then we know we're gonna push towards the upside. All right. Obviously, if this changes, I mean, I was looking at this on the 4-hour time frame as well, right? And the 1 hour. What we see there could be some pretty upside movement that's coming. But yeah, that 4767 level is going to be very important to us now. Even the 4760, because we might get a bounce there. But if things change, then we need price to really break 4760 towards the downside.
Got you.
So at the moment, we can say it's still within the buy territory or buy zone.
Yes. That sell on GBP AUD. Man.
GBP AUD.
Yeah, that rejection is not done there. Sammy, just watch the 15-minute and the 5-minute, because I'm looking at that. There's not enough data yet. It's actually just moving sideways. Look at the 15-minute there, T. Can you see it there?
Yeah, let me quickly do this on the M15.
Yeah, it's moving sideways right now. Now, this is where I would agree with you for a sell. Let me just tell you, I'll agree with you if we, hold on, if we break 1.939, I would agree with a short sell. I'll agree with you. That's about 32 pips to about 1.89. 715. That's where I would agree with a short sell. Because the daily frame is pretty bearish right now. The weekly frame has a bearish trend that's also happening right there. So I would agree with that 30 pip move actually. If it breaks, you have it at 1.939, right? Yeah. You see it's really still consolidating, and the 1.89715.
89715.
Yes, that's where I would actually, and that's looking at the single digit minute frames. All right, Sammy, I hope you got it there. All right. That's
cool
the
stuff.
Yeah, that's the minute frames. Okay. Sure, that gold is trying to push, eh?
Yeah, it's trying to push.
Let's see.
All right, so so this is the second M15 candle that we're in right now. In about 6 minutes time, it is gonna close. So let's see how this candle closes, this bearish one.
Yeah.
So the first one closed, but we can see it came back 50%. So the second one, let's see what's gonna happen. At the moment, trading below 4767. It might, there we go. Look at this,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty sharp move. All right. So I think let's wait 5 more minutes on this one.
Yeah. Guys, please note, T and I, we're watching the minute frames, all right? We're watching minute frames here. All right, we're sprinting. We're not using 8 hours, 6 hours here. We're dealing with substructures within the structure at this point in time. And that's where you're going to see a lot of the volatility come out, the spikes to the upside, to the downside. All right,
there we go. So what gold is doing right now is exactly what we anticipated. That 4767 level, it proves to be very strong. Look at this huge rejection.
Yes, sir.
So we just need now, remember we've got that
4782.
4782,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then we've got 48. So that if price breaks below, because now the current candle, the high of that current candle is 4774. So at least if we can just break above that,
yes,
we would have had a higher low rejection and then a break of the previous high of the previous candle. So that should give us pretty solid price action.
Pretty solid, nah?
So standing by. Euro USD.
Yeah, Euro USD. It's still in that rejected state.
Yeah.
It needs to push above the 1.17, I beg your pardon, 1.17246.
Yeah. But I'm liking the current candle because we can see with the spike of the M15 candle, there's a spike down there, right? On that support. So, So on the 1 minute time frame, price is pushing up.
Yeah.
That M15, there's a spike there, so there's a rejection happening there.
Yes.
So standing by on that one.
Oil price still, guys, also again looking at the incremental movement. We're talking single digit minute frames now, not double digits. It's really struggling. Oil has not gone away from that consolidated zone, but please be aware, all right, of the correlation, all right, within the March rally on the oil price. If the oil price pushes up, what we want to trade now from a gold perspective might be nullified and might become void. If the oil price goes up, please remember that, okay? We just got to wait. I mean, look at gold now, gold, and look at, and so whilst you're checking gold there, I'm watching the oil price.
Sure.
And the oil price right now, there is a move to the upside. I can't say that it's going to go up at this point in time because key resistance levels has not been broken yet.
Okay.
So I'll keep you updated with what I see on the oil price, all right,
Sure.
before we make a decision.
100%. All right, so what we see, I'm looking at silver as well. There's a huge rejection on the downside edge. So it seems like silver and gold are preparing to push up. USD JPY is not, the correlation there is not aligned because it is also pushing up, but seems to be losing a bit of steam. So just keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
So the ideal price action or what we are liking right now is on gold and silver.
Yes.
Euro USD, I'm liking it also because it has a spike. So look, I think we are on the right side here, Ash. We're on the right side here.
T, I am definitely keeping an eye on that oil price, man. I think I'll be honest with you, bro. That's the concern for me. It's the oil price, that it's not really giving us what we would like to see at this point in time. It's just consolidating right now. That's it. It's all it's doing.
Yep.
And
it's consolidating.
And to Shira's point, I just need to say that it's such a valid point that it's so surprising that we're seeing, with all of the headlines. I mean, how many times a day are you seeing the headlines come through from Trump? It's
a lot of
he's
headlines.
saying this, he's saying that, and the ceasefire, and now with the CPI print as massive as this is, it's yep.
Now I wonder what's on their thoughts now. All right. I mean, did expect this? You want interest rates to go down. Obviously, inflation has to go down as well. So what's happening here now is going to lead us to the conversation of the Fed.
Yes.
The Fed, because the market's already pricing in a rate cut, but later on in the year, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting on what they do now. We're going to have a look at the Fed meeting minutes, and it's going to be very interesting. But as for Trump, hey man, look, there's a discussion on its own, that one. Yeah, our beloved Donald Trump.
Okay, so just a bit of a move on gold here, on oil, right? There's a $93.31 a barrel, 93.318. All right, 93.318. That has now given us a high, and I'm looking at 1 minute, 3 minute, and I'm also looking at 5 minute. That's what I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah, I've had it.
All right. So the resistance where the oil price could go up to is $95 a barrel. All right. So we've now gotten a high at 93. Price has broken above there. I'm waiting for price now to come back and then to break above that area again. So I'm going to wait for that.
Okay.
And so the moment I see that, I'll let you know, because then it means that we could be pushing up to the $95 a barrel, which means it's going to affect the gold, the silver, the Euro USD, and so forth.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we're looking at now, guys. All right.
All right. So
I'm seeing King down the NZD USD.
Let's see. All right. Yeah, we'll have a look at it just now. Okay, so gold. I'm looking at gold here.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, we've got a rejection, right? I think I'm gonna go in with a small lot here, Ash, for a buy, just a small lot, and once it breaks that level, then I'm gonna scale in.
Yeah, the stock market is. We're gonna get reactions with perhaps the US Open. The US 30 is muted. It's absolutely muted. The SPX 400 is muted. The NAS 100 is muted. It's moving sideways. There's nothing there. Just a single rejection from the upside. So guys, 1530. We anticipating some moves there. Let's see if it comes through for us. All right. Remember, after a high impact report, price has the tendency to move back to what it normally moves to. All right.
Sure.
Which is the structure it was in. So this could just be a delay at this point. All right.
So just as an update there, Ash. So on gold, I went in with a buy, but on a small risk at the moment, because the market isn't fully broken out of and give us. So at the moment, I'm in on a buy with a small risk.
Okay.
Monitoring it, and once it starts shooting, then I'm gonna scale in. So it's on break even at the moment.
Okay, so the oil price for me, I'm gonna wait on that one for myself, right? I'm just waiting for that oil price to give me something. I'd like the oil price to go further. The moment the oil price breaks this 1 minute structure at 92.540. I'm going to weigh in on the gold price.
Okay.
As well. But I'm seeing that the oil price seems to be making some headway to the upside. That's why the gold is reacting like that. You see, that's why I don't want to go in yet.
So that 93.318. That level, I have that level there.
Yes. So if we can get a close above there, a proper candle, like a 5 minute candle, that pushes above there the second time, that's going to be a beautiful move, brother. See, but then it means then the gold price is at risk now.
Yeah.
All right.
Risk, yeah.
And it means the dollar strengthens, guys. All right. According to the March correlation, obviously. So we're following the technical correlation that has happened for the past month now. Okay. It's only the 10th of April now. So the correlation, it's still filtering through into the new month. Please just remember that. Okay.
All right. So we're standing by. It's now 3 p.m. 4 minutes after 3 now.
Yes.
All right. So standing by.
Condolences to you, Particle. All right. May God bless you guys. Keep you guys safe and help you through a very, very difficult time. It's not easy. All right. And we know that time is the healer of such things. So not a problem, my friend. All right. All the best to you and your family. All right.
Let's see. I just want to look at that NZD USD. There's 0.58494. So King looking for a buy.
That's you still on the gold, then, my brother?
Yeah, I'm still watching. I'm still on the gold. It is still break even. It hasn't moved, but I'm liking the fact that there are rejection candlesticks.
Yes. Yes.
So,
and the oil price is coming down now, like I said, to that 92 level.
Yeah.
The moment we hit that, it's about to hit $92 a barrel. I'm just waiting for a close beneath 92.54. Then I'm joining you in gold, bro. We're at 92.99 now. All right, 92.99.
Yeah.
So guys, myself and T, we are for the gold. T has gone in. You went with a small lot size for now. We'll scale in. I'm just waiting for the oil price to dip down a little bit further, below 92.54, and then I'm gonna join T on the gold. All right, I'm gonna join T on the gold.
All right, there we go. I'm currently in profit.
Nice.
Just more profit.
Beautiful.
Did you notice that the MT5 on the mobile version, they're just updating it? I'm seeing new things now here.
Yes. The amount of money, the deficit or the surplus that you're in, it appears there.
Yeah, it appears. And also, if you want to modify your trade, there's like a swipe. I
saw it.
Man.
I saw it.
MetaTrader is just, doing things. Okay.
Look, they're under pressure because they're under pressure.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. Look at trading. Trading views are powerful.
It's powerful.
So they have no choice but to bring out new stuff. They have no choice. And they have the capability. They do. The money's there. They have it. So, and guys, you can get it here with us, MT4, MT5, and we also have Trading View for our TDME platform. We got the plug-in there, so you guys are fully covered. TD Markets.
Yes, sir. To Kingsley's point on NZD USD. It's NZD USD. So I see the level you're looking at, right? I want you to just be careful. I'm noticing this level actually where price rejected around 0.58. Is it 5853? Around 0.5853. There's a very strong level there where price is reacting, right? So what I would do is to look at your level, 0.584494, and use that with that level 0.58537. I would look at that 58537 and actually looking for a break there, right, to give me at least to take us back to that high there, this high. I think it's around 587. So that level you are on right now, you look at that support is very good, but just be careful with this resistance as well. And then a break there, then that means we're getting a push towards the upside, right? But yeah, 100%.
So far, the dollar is at this point is sinking into itself. It's like it got an uppercut right now.
Yeah, look at Euro USD. It's going to that level now.
So now you see that oil price is at 92.87.
It's pushing down.
So it's getting closer. It's just left a spike. Let's see if it goes and follows through. Guys, remember the wick is the evidence that price wanted to go there. The candle is the commitment of the wick.
There we go.
So if you have that in mind and you want to know what a true break of a level is, know that the candle is the commitment that followed through from the wick that was there before.
Yes, sir. That's it.
That's a true break. That's what we're looking for. And it really doesn't matter what time frame. It doesn't matter. People always say, what time frame? What time frame? If you go in on a minute, all right, on a minute frame, it just means that you might spend a little bit more time waiting for price to push to the upside because it needs to go 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But if you wait for an hour, there's already 60 minutes that's passed through that level.
Yep.
So it feels shorter, but it's not actually shorter. If you think
it's not. Yeah.
You just came in with the hour time frame,
Yeah.
all right? So there's no such thing as a best time frame. It's actually about your schedule. That is where it's the best time frame for you. That's what you need to consider.
There we go. Simplifying time frames.
Yeah.
That's how it is with schedule. All right. So gold still break even at the moment. It went down to break even now. Silver is pushing, so that is very encouraging. You're keeping an eye on oil there.
On the oil,
right?
yes.
All right. So I think on my side with this gold, I'm pretty happy and confident. I'm just gonna let it move, play out. My order is just where price is now, hence break even. So so standing by. For the guys that are into the cross pairs, check out Euro NZD as well. There seems to be a fantastic move there. 15-minute frame. Some great structures have been broken, created a new high. It just had a corrective phase now, and it looks like we could be pushing back up now with its Euro NZD for the guys that are into some of the more minors or the crosses. Okay, you can check that out. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna wait. Euro USD is flying. Yeah, that's good. It's approaching that 1.17246. All right. Okay. So guys, I'm just gonna wait on this gold.
Yeah.
It's just playing up and down now, but just gonna wait for a little bit.
It would be nice to see. Let's maybe see what the US market does. Nah?
Yeah.
At 15.30. Nah?
Okay.
All right. Maybe we can go to something else here, brother. Maybe that Euro NZD for the guys that I just mentioned now. Perhaps some of them would like to, indulge in that one there.
Sure.
So the resistance that it's, Euro NZD. I'll wait for you let me know when you got it. Nah?
Yeah. Just 1 second. Euro NZD. There we go. Time frame.
15 minute. Guys, we're looking at the minute frames. Resistance level 2.001.
Just a second. 2.00.
106.
Yeah.
All right. Now look at that. If you zoom out, look at that high that it's just created. That over there on the right hand side. That high.
Yes, this one. Okay.
Yes. So it's created a high. There's a correction now.
Got you.
And it's the area that it could now possibly move to is 2.02570.
517.
70. So it's
70.
yes, and that is approximately. So it's more of a swing trade. This 2.02570. It's over 150 pips there, so this becomes a swing trade, guys. Beautiful trade you can hold. I know it's Friday. You may not need to get into it today. You can check it out on Monday as well.
Sure.
I know there's some guys, T. I mean, you and I both know very, very, very well that some guys will keep it open. Because they actually want the Monday fever to kick in and push the price if it is in that direction. So, guys, something for you to look at. Euro NZD, beautiful swing trade there. T and I were actually chatting about, deciding if you'd like to,
sure.
be a swing trader, be a scalper. And I happened to mention to the guys in one of our lessons yesterday as well that we have to decide as traders, retail traders, are you waking up to scalp? Are you waking up to swing? I'm only using those terms, all right, because it's the jargon, the terminology used in trading. Or are you there to hold positions at the end? Because it's more long term, right? The reason why is T and I, as an example, we opportunists. We're scalping, we're swinging, we're holding positions. We're doing all three of that. So we don't necessarily put ourselves into a type because we have to teach people how to do all three. That's the difference, all right? But for yourself, with your schedule, you have to decide, what are you going to be doing every day? It's a job. It's job, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Inverted commas.
Inverted commas. Yeah.
It's a job. There's a spec. There's detail. So you really have to decide what it is you want to do. Focus. Concentrate on that, and then revolve all of your competency around trying not to master. I wouldn't use the term master, but skillfully enhance yourself rather.
Okay.
So that you have a higher ratio in percentage for accuracy.
Yeah.
Even if you have 70% of accuracy, that's
that's good.
That's high, bro.
70%, that's good.
That's
good.
high, bro.
That's good.
That's high.
Yeah, no, when it comes to trading styles, and these questions that we do get sometimes, especially from beginner traders.
Yeah.
It's fair,
Yeah, it's fair.
Because they want to understand actually how do you then determine your trading style and all of that.
Yes.
Yes, you need to decide, right?
Yes.
I've seen some people, Ash, where something would look attractive to them, but doesn't work for them, doesn't necessarily work for them. So, for instance, let's say they would see us right now, scalping right now, right?
Yeah.
As calm as we are. And to them, it looks attractive and nice, but when they do it, it's not really for them.
Yes.
So, scalping might work for them, but you can learn all of them. But it's important that you know where your niche is, that you know where your edge is.
Yes. Yes.
So you need to decide if you're scalping, then put your whole focus on scalping. Learn how to scalp, right?
Exactly.
If you want to swing, do the same thing.
Yes.
And then you see, as time goes, because it needs a bit of time, just a bit of time. As time goes, you will grow into it. Automatically, things will start making sense.
Yes.
All right. So 100%. I fully agree.
If we can maybe debunk something, you don't need to have 100% knowledge of everything for you to be successful. Guys, please hear what me and T saying here. You don't need to know everything to be successful. You don't need that for consistency. Most people think I must first know everything before. You don't. You don't.
And especially in this day and age, you don't need to know everything. Find something, learn it. If it works for you, run with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And T, have you seen, guys, maybe some of the guys want to lean in here if you'd like to. You find some people are so knowledgeable about what you want to do, or about the markets, or about whatever, soccer, anything. But the application of the knowledge is lacking, bro.
Yeah,
they can answer any question. They've read books. They know what's happening behind the scenes in terms of details and so forth. But the application of that knowledge, the implement. Can you implement that thing, that detail that you have? You can articulate it. And you know what? It does sound smart. It does. I mean, if you have knowledge, you sound very smart as a person, isn't it? So, bro, I mean, that's normal, right? But I think the genius is, can you transfer it into implementation and get the results?
I don't want to lie to you. I've read a lot of books about trading. A lot of them, bro. I think in my hard drive, I've got plenty books.
Yeah.
I read most of them.
Yeah.
Right, not all of them. But I can tell you this. Yes, I know the knowledge, but I can tell you this. Most of the stuff that I'm talking about there, I don't use it. But I know of it.
And you most probably forgot like some of it as well.
Yeah, sure.
So if someone asks you a question, you'll be like, hold on, just go on. And then it comes back.
Only then it comes back, right?
Exactly.
Because and this goes to a point of application.
Yes.
You see, in trading, yes, you can read all of these books, but you'll find that practical is different to the theory that you read on the books, right? So the application, right, is very important there. Very important. You'd find that you've read 50 books, but you're not using the knowledge. You just know the knowledge, but you're not using it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very interesting how that actually is.
Wasn't it? Remember, just before we started the session, we said, and guys, please listen to this. T and I said that there's some people that are so skilled in trading, right? Like implementation wise, but they don't know how to articulate it. They don't know how to communicate as good as the next person. They don't know how to formulate the sentence structure, or just from a presentation sense. They don't know. Maybe they never grew up educated, or you know what I'm saying. But they are so skilled that they're killing it. But they just don't know how to present it. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
That is for me. That is such an interesting thing for me.
Yeah. No, it's interesting how this thing works. You know, sometimes I sit and just think about it and say, wow, it's just interesting how sometimes theory is different to practical.
Yeah.
Anyway, but 100%. So back to the point of application, guys.
I'm seeing, I'm seeing Sage is implementing there, going long on Euro NZD. All right, got you.
Okay.
I'm already in Euro NZD. I'm gonna just hold that one until next week. Who else is in there? Sandile. When I was introduced to trading, I used to think that it was like high school. Look at that. Just like education exams, you must know everything in order to pass.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Well, you need to learn the knowledge at the end of the day, but you'll notice that, hey, man, the application side of things is a little bit different. That gold now, maybe let's loop back to the gold. I see the oil price has come back to 93, which is exactly what I mentioned to you. I said I just want to watch it. So it rejected at the downside, came back and touched the 93. So I'm going to be watching it very closely now, brother. That gold I see wants to go up because we've gone through some good areas there. Euro USD still stuck. Euro USD is still stuck.
It's still stuck. AUD USD is advanced a little bit now, above 7819. Let's just give it a bit more time.
Yeah, definitely.
You got 10 minutes left until the US Open.
320, 10 minutes left. So my gold position is still break even, still there, hasn't broken. See that 4774, once it breaks, then that 4782, that's where price is headed, right? So just in a break even, a little bit of small profit, but just waiting, right? So standing by.
Is anyone?
Silver is flying.
Silver
let me see that. Look at that. Silver is flying.
Is anyone else that likes the gold trade there? Maybe just let us know. We see it's advancing now.
Yeah.
Looks like it's correlating nicely with that of the silver.
Yeah.
So I'm going to catch the latter part of that move, brother. You're going to be out by then, I suppose, 4782.
Yeah, one of my positions I'm going to be out on 4782.
Yes. So now should the oil price push down, I'm going to be looking at the second phase of that move to 4801.
Got you.
That's where I'll be coming in.
All right. So it seems like John caught silver. Nice. Beautiful.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Yes. And silver. Beautiful. Very nice.
Gold and silver. Is it only silver, John? But silver. Beautiful. Gold is starting to push. I'm in profits now. That's beautiful. Nice. Silver. Beautiful. So we spoke about Euro USD. Let's see where it is. Look at what's happening Euro USD. Actually.
Pushing up now, which means that area that we were chatting about, above 1.17 to further now, because that structure that we're actually seeing on the Euro USD is actually a 4-hour structure.
4-hour structure.
Yes. So the 4-hour structure looks to be continuing, guys. Now look at that.
Nice.
Do you see that?
It's good. It's a 4-hour structure.
Exactly.
It's very good. I'm looking at NZD USD King. There we go. We've got it. Look at that. We are now trading above that resistance I told you about. Beautiful. AUD USD, I believe we should be doing. There we go. Look. It's a very good CPI. It's turning out to be a very good CPI, this one.
And you know what I'm finding interesting here? I'm seeing the oil price, and there's been a detachment of the technical side on the oil and the gold.
It tends to happen sometimes.
Exactly. So that's what I'm actually looking at. So there's no longer any issue here, looks like it.
I see. Okay.
You see, so because the oil price is has paused at 93, but the gold is advancing. Euro USD is advancing. So I'm just waiting for that level 4782 to be broken, and then I'm going to push into gold.
All right. Yeah, that's one of my TPs. I've got 2 positions. One of my TPs is there. Excuse me. All right. If you in on gold, congratulations. Silver, congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm in, and yeah, just waiting a little bit. Still struggling, just a little bit, but looking at what silver's doing, I'm pretty happy and confident we're gonna go up.
Guys, and remember, if your position is in alignment with some of the higher structures, that is a fantastic follow through. It's great commitment. Don't forget that. It's great commitment.
All right, so we're just standing by now. So in about 6 minutes, we've got the New York Open.
Yes, that's what we want to see. We want to see what's happening there.
Great stuff. 48 people watching us live. Thank you for joining us. An hour, 24 minutes into the session.
Yeah.
At least it's turning out to be a good CPI. The previous one did not move.
Yeah, the previous one was not. It was dry, right?
Yeah, the previous one, there were no movements there. But yeah, this one is turning out to be a good one. All right. So yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on gold. This side, Ash, you've got oil, keeping an eye on oil.
Yeah.
For you to get to gold.
To gold, yes.
Yeah, okay, no, we're looking good on gold. Siyavuma, 100%. That NZD USD just played out beautifully. Beautifully, yeah. Yeah, it's proper. It's a nice one. What about Euro USD? Euro USD, yeah, sure. So it's above that 17246 now.
1.17, huh?
Yeah. I'm on the M15 time frame now, which is gonna close. That candle will close in about 5 minutes time. So at 3:30, right? 3:30. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about. Remember that song, but I'm not gonna say the other word. It's you, brother. You keep bringing up these songs. Who was that? Hey.
Tshepo says almost.
What did he say? Oh. Oh, a near slip of the tongue. You know, it's called restraint. Guys. Sandile says, was it not in Soul City? No. It wasn't. No, I don't think it was in Soul City. I don't think it was in Soul City. Oh.
Guys, it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault either, guys. T said the words and it just jerked my memory, you know.
Ash is blaming me. Did you hear what Ash said? He said I always bring up these words.
Guys, all I'm saying is you've come to the best trading room. You were the most trusted broker. TD Markets, ladies and gentlemen. High class quality education. All right, empowering traders and inspiring success.
Tshepo says you almost said it. Just almost.
It's called self-control. You know, you can see I've been a trader for some time. It's self-control, you know.
I know, guys. Look, yo, I've never laughed this much in a long time. Yo. What song is that, Ash? I don't know it.
No, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we'll leave it right there. All right, go to the gold. Guys, the oil price is moving up now. It's at $93 a barrel. It's gone above again. Let's see. The gold price, struggling there, but is getting there, yeah?
Yeah. That was a good
Euro USD is above the 1.17, guys, for the guys that are watching it, yeah?
I'm not gonna stop laughing, guys. So and funny enough, when you sang that song, I pictured that advertisement and those products. Really, guys, when Ash sang that song, in my mind I saw that advert and the products. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, no.
All right.
That's a good one.
So guys, update quickly. While T catches his tears there, we're above the $93 a barrel on the Brent crude, and we are seeing the Euro USD advance above the 1.17246. AUD USD is advancing above the 70 cents. 70 US cents for 1 Aussie dollar. We're seeing it there. The NAS 100 is still standing still. US 30 standing still. We're going to wait and see now with the US Open. Let's see. We got a couple of seconds left.
Yeah, ish. Nice thing about this is gold is deep in profits. That's good. It's deep in profits. Beautiful. Yeah. Hey. You see, guys, we laugh, we make profits, we laugh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. The New York Open is about to open. Look at the reaction now.
Let's see.
Hey.
There we go. Look at US 30. I'm looking at the stock market. I'm looking to see what's happening with the stock market. If the stock market comes down, we could get a rejection on gold, bro. That oil price is pushing up now.
Yeah.
That's what so guys, be careful right now. All right. That's why it's scalping. It seems like there's a rejection at the New York Open, yeah?
So let me see how I can manage this. It's gone back to my entry now. Yeah, this is the reaction of the US Open.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna now look to manage this now. All right. So you said oil is, let me just have a look at oil. Okay, trading above that 93.318.
Exactly.
Right. Silver. Yeah, silver made a huge push. Yeah, I guess people on silver can then look to manage their silver trade. So gold, I'm going to look to manage this. It went back slightly below the entry now.
Yeah.
It has gone back to the entry again. Yeah, it's just fighting now. Just fighting. All right. But the structure, if you look at the structure of gold, even on the 4-hour time frame, we have a higher low that formed here.
Yeah.
Right. So anticipating price to make its way towards the upside. It might take a bit of time, this one, like they always do.
Yeah.
So, but as long as the direction is proper.
Yeah. If oil manages to close again, $94 a barrel is where I'm looking at, bro. For it to go to before the 95, which means that the US 30 is coming down, the NAS would come down, but there's an inverse relationship. US 30 is down, NAS is up. So there is definitely a lot of money moving around, taking money out of tech stocks as an example, putting it into some more industrialized companies and so forth, because that's the Dow essentially, yeah?
Yeah.
So look at gold now there. Look at that.
There we go. Silver gold is flying now. Back in profits now. So I think I'm going to close one of the positions. But I just wanted to move just a little bit.
Yeah, oil is standing a little bit still. So guys, it is a fight today. We anticipate a little bit, much better movement to be honest. Unfortunately, we seeing the Euro USD and the gold giving some movements, but it's not at a place where it's like, listen, this is substantial. It's not substantial enough for us. But we do understand at this point, yeah. The moment we get a bit of more clarity, even on the Middle East, we're gonna get some better structured moves as well now. You can see it with all of the fluctuations that's actually happening on the lower time frames. It's way too volatile. So yeah, I mean, look at US 30. It's coming down now.
It's going down.
Yeah, it's definitely rejecting at that area there.
Gold is also doing the same thing, rejecting.
Which means now the oil price, we would expect it to push to the upside. Let's see if it does that.
Silver is still pushing up though, so yeah, let's just wait. Oil is still on that 93.3.
It's still it's standing still.
All right. So this gold position, guys, I'm just gonna hang on it a little bit. I'm still gonna be on it, just managing my risk very, 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 very much on this one. And then it's now the New York Open, so this is the reaction from the New York Open. Hence, the stocks are also reacting. Gold is still on my entry. That's break even. Silver is flying. But the dollar pairs moved. Gold, Euro USD moved. NZD USD moved. AUD USD moved. So that's good. I think NZD USD was the winner because it's just been stable. No funny businesses. Just moved swiftly. Yeah, I think this is the winner. So with NZD USD now, I would anticipate this to head back to basically this high 0.5872. Yeah.
Yes.
Euro USD, there's a bit of a correction that's forming there. Okay. So we seen, so this gold, I'm just gonna hold it.
You're gonna hold it.
Yeah, back on break even now.
Okay, so it's come back. So the oil price is pushing up, bro. So
oil price still there. Yeah.
The stock market has come down. The stock market has come down. It's actually breaking structure right now. It's breaking. It's breaking.
New York Open.
The New York. It's breaking structure. So. So I'm gonna, on my side, T. I think I'm gonna wait for the oil price. If the oil price pushes up again, I'm gonna go short on US 30.
All right.
And I'm gonna go short on the S&P 500. I'm gonna leave gold alone for now.
Yeah, gold is rejecting.
It's rejecting. So
I might just close them.
So so it looks like the oil price is the barometer. Still so it's still there. All right, so let me just wait for it to do its thing. US 30 is there's a rejection there.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell the guys where my exit, if I'm gonna exit gold, where the exit will be. Let me just connect here.
So guys, the crude oil Ash is looking at $94 a barrel. If we continue with the upside now, I'm expecting $94 a barrel, 94.45 Friday. So somewhere around the 94 if it continues now to the upside. So it's just about a dollar and a couple of change.
So you said 94 is where
I anticipate the oil price to go. If it continues with what it's doing now, it is to break that previous high. So $94.45. That's where I anticipate the oil price to go to if it breaks the high.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right. So with gold, on my side, excuse me. Let's go back. I'm on the M15 time frame. So I'm watching out this level here, guys, which is that 4767. That's where price is bouncing from, has been bouncing from there. That 4767. If price breaks below 4767, I'm gonna look to close these positions, right? At the moment, they're looking good. Because that's a higher low. If you take a look at the structure here, that is a higher low that's forming there, and it's forming on a support. So we are back to break even now, which is good. So so if it breaks that, I'm gonna close. But as it is right now, I'm holding it. Back into profits now. I'm holding it. So so I think with gold on my side, Ash, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Silver also, it's rejecting doing what gold is doing. So so I'm not gonna tamper with this position.
All right, and then to Sage there, the Euro NZD. Look, it's just correcting right now. It's coming off from that high, that new high. So that's a correction. It looks like it's just a much deeper correction on the, let me just look at the 15 minute though. Yeah, it's come down to the 61 point area. If you use the Fibonacci, it's testing the 61 area now. It's literally testing it. So, this, I still see the upside here. Like I said, this is a swing. It's not something that may materialize today. It's got over 180 pips from where it is now to go to the upside. So I wouldn't tamper with this at this point in time. On the GBP AUD, we've come down to that 1.900. Like I said, I would agree with the sell, but it needs to break that support for me first there.
That is the GBP?
AUD. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
so,
that's it, man.
So the New York Open, are you happy with the reaction?
Yeah, I actually just wanted to see how it would open. I think I needed to see what the US 30 was doing because the US 30 was actually supposed to come down already, bro. It's been, if you look at the RSI, you'll see there's a lot of divergence with the US 30. We were supposed to come down already. And that's why I was a bit skeptical about the gold and about the Euro USD looking at the oil price, because the US 30 and even the NAS was supposed to come down long ago. It broke too many structures in the past day. The past 2 days, it actually broke structure and it just kept on ascending. So we were supposed to come down already. And that's what really stopped me, prevented me from actually going into gold. But like I say, if the oil price comes down, I'll definitely be pushing into gold.
Okay.
Absolutely.
100%. All right. So that is how things are looking, guys. That's how things are looking. We've given you guys the direction, our thoughts, and what to watch out for. So now, just a matter of waiting for things to play out, right? But you guys know our thought process, our direction, what we're looking at. And it's a Friday, so I'm not looking to hold these positions over the weekend, right?
Yes.
On next week's sessions, we will talk about it, right? Tuesdays, Thursdays, trading room. Every mornings at 9 a.m. opening bell. You can catch us there. And yeah, so if you want some education, some trading education, we do have it, TD Markets Academy.
Yes.
All you need is just an account and we will talk on the sessions, right?
Yes.
I enjoyed this session.
I did.
The highlight of this session was Ash's song. Look, yeah, that was the highlight of this session. Yeah, you just almost.
Soul City.
So it seems like a lot of people know that song there. Okay, we see you.
Yeah.
See you?
Yeah. It's guys, it's self-control, restraint.
Yeah.
Trading does that to us, subconsciously.
That's my highlight. Okay, so guys, I think that's it. That's it,
brother.
Guys, have a beautiful weekend. Have a good Friday afternoon, evening. Have a beautiful weekend.
Yes.
My day was made. I'm just gonna relax now and take it easy. Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to the channel. And let's look forward to the next ones and the next ones. FMAS 2026.
We're coming, man.
We'll see you in Cape Town.
If you're in Cape Town, you come through.
If in Cape Town, FMAS, I'll be there. Ash is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Look.
We want to meet you. We want to speak to you. Online is not enough. Let's shake hands. Let's shake hands. Let's have a chat.
100%.
Let's have a chat.
Right. That's it. Have
All
a
right,
good
guys.
one, guys. Enjoy.
Ciao, ciao.
Cheers.
Cheers.